Welcome in, everybody, to a Transformers Tactical Arena video. This one we've been playing for a few months. It came out a few years ago, but we didn't hear about it somehow. If you like Clash Royale, you'll love this one. It's very similar, but it's got some cool little gimmicks to it. So we're going to show you what this is all about with a few matches. Enjoy. My name is Glanzer, and welcome in. Make sure you like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't. We'll have more videos similar to this. We have his deck up on the top, my deck up on the bottom, and the map in the middle. Welcome in, everybody. These, I am at level 9 on my tower now, so these are a little old. So I've got some levels up as well, but not too much difference in my levels. You have to get a ton of cards to get commons to level 10. But I have a decent deck full of level 9s and a couple 10s right now. And there's also 3 cards every season that are boosted in this game, and they give you +2 levels. So you can actually have a level 10 card get boosted by 2 and have a level 12 card actually. So you can have a little bit of an advantage over other people. Now this type of deck is really annoying. See, he's got a level 11 Grimlock. That's his same example here. The sky, the bird in the air there, that big one, that does a long damage laser that does more damage the longer you attack. So I'm trying to use that against the dinosaur to kill him as fast as possible, but we get sniped out of the air by the, I gotta be honest with you, I don't know a lot of the names of these units. I think what's his name? Sunfire or something like that? I can't remember. Most of them I know just like by what they do, you know what I mean? Like that's a AoE attacker, that's a tank, that's a shield, that's a stun. I don't really know their names all that much, unless it's like the OGs like Megatron and shit like that. Obviously we know that. But something that's really cool about this game, and there's a weird glitch in the spectator mode right now. See, I don't have a 3rd slot in my card. I don't know what's going on there. I think it's the yeah, see, like my cards just didn't get played. I don't know, that was very strange. But we have, for the legendary cards, there's a robot version, like a normal version, and then an alternate version, which is like the car version, basically. So for Megatron, you use Megatron just like that I did right there. 5 cost, he's just a ranged tank. But if you use him as the alt version, which is an actual tank, it's 7 cost. And then he has a I think he can only attack ground units. And then his ability his attack is much stronger, but he has to charge it. So I don't actually use that all that much, but it's a good example. And then Starscream, for instance, you can play Starscream either for 5 cost anywhere on the map. So it's kind of like a dive unit, or you can play it for 4 cost and it's like a carpet bomb. So it's really interesting. Some units can be a unit or a spell. That's pretty much the only one. But it's a really cool concept, and that's really what made me want to keep playing this game. But this guy's got a good setup on me. Look at that, he's got 2 Grimlocks. He was at my doorstep, but I was able to defend. And that's another reason I really like this game, is the post-game stats right there. You get to see what your average card level was. So like, if you lose a match and you see, oh, their card levels were 2 higher than me, maybe you're not gonna feel as bad, but it also shows you how much energon you wasted and how much damage you dealt and a couple other things. So it's kind of interesting to see that type of thing. So now we have the same guy that we played twice in a row. Now this game is 3 years old, 2.5, something like that. But they did release some new stuff recently. They released some new characters, the little drones that you can add to your units that follow them and either heal them, attack, stuff like that. As well as they added a new currency, so it's like a cosmetic currency. A lot of games are doing that nowadays. And they also added a couple ways to get different premium currencies. You can do like, it's not like the typical watch ads thing. It's like the old, well, there are some watch ad things, but it's like, sign up for this and get extra points or something like that. So, maybe there's something in there that is actually useful, and maybe there's a trial or something you can start, whatever it might be. A lot of times you can get some good value from them. So the swarms in this game can be troublesome, but with that Star Saber, so in this game you also have a ability that you can use. It's the thing over on the right side there, with the 3 costs, and it's got a circle. You see what I'm talking about? That is, let's see if I can point it out. Can you guys see that? Yeah, right there. That right there, that's my ability. That right there is his ability. My ability sends out like a rush of damage that pretty much just kills some swarm. And then his ability, I think, is the thing that boosts the tower. So if he's defending, he can click that and his towers will attack really fast. So he's got the same deck. He didn't change his deck. It's kind of a boring, annoying, slow play. All you do is you play these units that spawn, and then you get Grimlock out there. So you're just trying to distract the enemy with all of these spawn units, and then the Grimlock comes in and gets absolutely, or just stomps on everything. But hopefully we can prevent, I think Sunfire, I think his name's Sunfire. We can prevent some value. I thought the Grimlock was attacking the Megatron already, but he wasn't. So he just killed my swarms there. That was kind of annoying. Definitely not good, but I have my sniper back there doing work. But he hits me with the Cosmic Rust, which is gonna take the sniper down, but doesn't hit the Soundwave, who spawns 3 different units if he stays alive long enough. Get some extra damage out there. Get that out there, good, good. That's just a tower, typical tower. There's a lot of different towers in this game. There's towers that do long range damage, towers that do stun damage, a lot of different options. So they do have some good options for units. But it's strange because sometimes just like the generic drone unit or something can be better than Optimus Prime, which is pretty crazy. You'd think that they'd want those types of units to be the strongest. But it's just, it happens in this game. Usually you pick 1 or 2 high cost cards and then everything else is just low cost to try to get back to those higher cards, especially if you have lower levels across the boards. This is good though. Nice spread. We could use the rockets there too. There we go. Deals with them nicely. We're having trouble here though. We gotta probably blast him with that. There you go. The Cosmic Rust comes out. Huge damage. Can we take him out? It's always scary when I think what's her name? Sky. Gosh, I can't remember the bird's name. Sky something, isn't it? We're trying to just get his health below ours though, because when in overtime, after overtime's over, which is 1 minute and 30 seconds there at the top. Actually, you can't really see that. I just noticed that you can't see the timer. Maybe I can move this one. I could just make this one smaller. You can see the time up there. But when that timer's over, that 114 time, then whoever has the highest, or really the lowest health on their tower will end up winning. They'll just do damage all the way down. If you watch my content for South Park, you know that I wish that South Park did something like this. I absolutely hate draws. So the fact that there's no draws in this game are kind of nice. But he's trying to get our tower down. We sneak our shit, what's his name? Spitfire? No, what's his name? Starscream? Starscream. We fit him in there perfectly. We got to get those gone, get rid of them. Nice. Now we can hopefully take out the dinosaur before our guy goes down. Can we get him? Yes, we can. We're still not below him on damage though, but he just drops some energy and he doesn't have anything to stop us. We get below. No, we're still. Oh, we are below it. 1443 versus 1526. We have a chance. We got a chance. Don't let him Cosmic Rust you to death. Distract the sky. We're going to call it the sky pigeon. Distract the pigeon. 1386. Got to keep him from doing any damage to us. This is scary. Switch it to that. Drop it down. Oh no, he's dropping that thing right on us, so that unit is gonna drive all the way over to us. The tiebreaker comes out, and we take him out. The Optimus facepalm with 40-some HP difference. Let's go! Let's go! This game is fun, man. You can tell, so I started playing this game in probably about July, August. So I've been playing it for about 3 months, and I have level 9 turret now, and 2 level 10s, and then most of my deck is level 9. The rest of my cards are around level 7. So I've put a decent amount of time into it. There's some pretty good daily missions that get you some good stuff. The battle pass is pretty easy to finish. There's some events that go on during the week. So it's pretty easy to get your stuff leveled up. You can also get wild cards in this game. So you don't have to wait for drops. You can, get some wild cards and then focus, which is why I have the levels that I do, is because those wild cards really help you out. So I've been enjoying the game so far. I play it. I've pretty much played it every day since I started playing it, even if it's just loading up to get like the free thing in the shop or something like that. That unit is crazy. I can't remember which one it is, but when he dies, he blows up around him. It's just crazy damage. And then his attack is a stun, which can be really problematic. The Sky Pigeon does not like the stun. It prevents his damage from ramping up. But we can take out the Sunfire, maybe? Oh, we can. And that unit's interesting. So it has 2 attacks. It has the main tank attack that can only attack ground units. And then it has the thing on top that can attack anybody. And it can actually attack 2 things at once. So it's kind of an interesting card. Those guys, one of them attacks and slows you, and then one of them just is a normal attack. So you can see that my Megatron is attacking way slower. You got some Insecticons in there, so the spider actually webs you and prevents you from doing anything. Get the Swarm out there, prevent them from doing too much. Not bad. So he's got the Rhinox, which is also a pretty fun card. Think Mimsy on South Park. If you play South Park, it's like a siege unit, a headhunter, whatever you'd like to call it. Playing the Starscream in the back is kind of interesting, but he does have a decent attack. But it's hard to keep him alive. He does not have a lot of health. He's a very sneaky unit. I like the Soundwave. That first unit he spawns does a AoE stun on ground units. The second unit he spawns, I think, does an AoE range attack. And then the third unit he spawns is a flying unit, which he's about to spawn right there. Which is, I believe those have names, Spitfire and stuff like that. If you know the comics, you know the ones that hang out with Soundwave quite a bit. The sniper can actually attack the turret from out of turret range. So you can force him to have to deal with you. So right there, you see he was stunning me, and so my guy wasn't doing a lot of damage, but I did end up killing him. See, there's the tank. So I charge up the attack, and then I hit, and it's a huge damage. So we'll see how much damage it does. Boom, 857 damage at level 9. Huge value, huge value. And now he gets something that boosts his attack speed and stuff. Okay, we get that range card, or the aerial unit on him, good. That gets him underneath the frame, so now as long as he doesn't do more damage to my turret, we win in overtime. He's doing the facepalm. Optimus Prime is not happy here. He takes out my sniper again, and I get him with the, what is that called? Sidewinder Strike? The Sidewinder Strike. We're just trying to keep him away from my tower here. Pretty much one hit evens us up. We gotta be careful. Oh, the Rhinox, that's trouble. Can I get the tower out there to protect him? Yes, the tower gets out there, so he distracts him instead of going for my tower, which probably definitely would have won the match for him, potentially. We still have trouble here, though, if he gets some hits off on us. No, we distract him. Nicely done. We were able to get that out just in time. We gotta wait for units now. Hopefully, now we can use that on them. It's pretty good because it's a double spawn, so it does pretty good damage. It does about 200 damage to the tower, like 100 damage to the tower. What is it, like 400 to units? It's like 4 hits of like 100 some or so. So it works out pretty well. Now he's got the tank coming. Could be scary. You gotta be careful with that. If you don't handle it right, it can get some crazy value. But you just try to separate it. Make sure there's not a whole lot of units too close because it does do AoE damage. There you go, take him out. He's not getting stunned though, which is nice. We put the tower out there, so that was actually kind of scary because now he can Rhinox and get there maybe, but unfortunately, he's not gonna have as much damage as he needs because it's only level 6. No, he gets under it. He gets under the value. We're scared now. Can we get there? 13, the sniper. Oh no, the sniper is killed. The sniper is killed. We gotta drop it one more time. 1152, 1085. It's 1083. 1083. We come in with the Starscream right at the end and take the win. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? That was absolutely insane. Now we got somebody who I've played quite a bit against, actually. We got DiGiorno. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. We have pretty much the same rank right now, 3320, or we do have the same rank, 3320. All right, that's a AoE type of unit. We have the It's a surgical strike, basically. So he's just trying to take my towers out. He's got that air unit, which is pretty nice little guy. We got the Insecticons in this one, though. So those Insecticons could come in clutch. See, there's that AoE hit there. Very nice, very nice. He's got a pretty good defense. That thing can sit right in the middle and defend both lanes, so it's pretty strong. It'll force either side to attack you, which is pretty good. Pretty good, but they get some pretty good damage on them. Go ahead and drop that. Prevent any crazy damage from those guys. If you don't deal with those guys, they do quite a bit of damage because your tower just can't kill him quick enough. He gets us with the Sidewinder strike. He's using those emotes on us. Now that's Bumblebee. Bumblebee heads towards the tower and just starts messing him up. Bop, 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 bop. That stun was nice to help us out. Now we have a little bit of help here. Not sure why he wouldn't do that on those guys, but whatever. It is what it is. Hits him once or twice, prevents a little bit of damage. So he did 390 damage on the tower with just one of those hits. Pretty good. Pretty good. See, we don't stop them and they end up doing 300, 400, 500 damage too. So all it takes is time for him to eventually get by me. Now, as long as he can defend my pushes, which is very possible with his low cost cards. See, that deals with the AoE, so we'll see what we can do. We can use the Sidewinder strike on the deployment and it'll kill them before they get any attacks. I'm not sure if I had the timing down when I played back. I have it down now, but I'm not sure at this point I knew that was true or not. So I'm kind of a noob at the game at this point. I'm a kind of a noob, and I just played energy and didn't get a card. So I don't know, that's kind of weird. So there's something weird going on with the spectator mode, it seems sometimes. This is good though. We got pretty good value. Only got a couple hundred damage there, so no worries. We have decent damage on the left side, so feeling pretty good. He gets us again with the Sidewinder strike, but that doesn't clear the Insecticons. When you use a thing like the Sidewinder strike or any ability really, if it doesn't kill the units, sometimes it's just not good enough. Push them back, hoping to get... He gets the Sidewinder strike again in that same push. It's crazy. Now we get the Insecticons. The alt version of the Insecticons go for a tower and just light up the tower. Since then, those units have been nerfed, actually, because right back then, they were absolutely devastating. Gets to the tower and lights them up. DiGiorno not happy about that. Optimus Prime face planning all over me. But it's too bad, DiGiorno. That guy emotes me when he beats me too, so he can F off. He can screw himself. Because we beat him twice, baby. We beat him twice! Well, look at this. Error loading replay. What does that mean? I ended up having to, I think I had to load back in and then watch it again. For some reason, I couldn't watch it unless I reloaded the game. It was very strange. But we got him again, boys. He's gonna rush us with the battle chargers. See what value he can get. The Jazz that dashes through, that can be very dangerous. Dashes through your units and then hits the tower can be absolutely incredible value with that. The Insecticons come out, giving him a little value. He'll probably Sidewinder them. No, he goes with the spawn. So his deck is a little different here. He changed his deck up. We beat him once and then he changed his deck. That always feels good. That always feels good when you beat somebody and then the next time you see them, they change their deck because they're like, oh, this is horse shit. You only beat me because I had a bad deck. And then they switch to their good deck and then you still beat them. Love it. Love it. Love it. So now this guy dashes through and really just dashes through and gets to the tower. Honestly, I don't know how that dash mechanic works. How does it end up going through to the command tower? That might be the only way you could possibly... There's a mission where you have to win a match by destroying the command tower first, which seems like it would be so hard. You'd have to basically get somebody that was AFK, and then even then it might be hard to pull off. You'd have to have all the right cards to do it. But the Soundwave, when the Soundwave gets to the tower, he can do a lot of damage. They really sleep on his attack. Sneaking through on the other side, we have good damage on each side. He is in trouble here. We have definitely a level advantage on him in most situations. The Moon Racer is the sniper, getting the good hits there. I like this. Deal with them. Not the greatest setup there. That unit is in stealth, so it can't get hit by the tower. Pretty good unit, honestly. Kind of like it. You can tell the melee units really hit hard and fast because obviously, you know, it's hard to get them to their target. All right, we're doing good. He's face palming me like crazy. He's face palming me like crazy. Push them back just to keep them away a little bit longer. Then that means that my tower or my minions were able to get there and get some more value. So actually a really good use of that, and does pretty good damage to them. And they actually recently added the ability to upgrade those abilities. It used to be that they were kind of worthless because like the Star Saber just didn't kill anything. It did like 50 damage, and now you can upgrade it up to about 200 damage. So I think each ability can go up 3 levels. And then once that's what you get. There's some daily missions that give you that type of stuff, is mainly the place you get those. And when you get them maxed, if you get them again, then you get a bunch of the ore, the upgrade ore. I can't remember what they call it. Look at that, the Insecticons coming through, absolutely eating the tower, plus 43. Like I said, they did change that, and we take them out once more. I like that emote, though. I like that emote. It's a pretty good emote. But DiGiorno goes down. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. And that does it. Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for Transformers Tactical Arena. If you like South Park Phone Destroyer, if you like Clash Royale, if you like Champion Strike, if you like all these other games that I play very similar to this, I think you'll like this one. It's got a cool gimmick to it. It's pretty easy to upgrade stuff with the wild card setup. You can game the system a little bit because you can't level up in your rank unless your tower is a high enough level. So you can get to a point where you can just not level anything up, never rank up, and just sit in that lower rank and just get your levels up. So then once your levels get up to snuff, then you can get up to the top ranks. I'm basically in the lowest rank of like the legendary rank, like their season reset rank. I can get 1 tier above that in time, but honestly, the amount of people that have been playing this for a really long time, most of the time in ranked games, when I'm playing people at this point, I'm matching up with people who have better levels than me or very even levels to me. Level 10s everywhere, level 12s even sometimes. So it's interesting, definitely fun to play. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a comment if you play the game. Maybe we can become friends and help each other out, finish a couple missions. There's some play-friendly fight missions. And otherwise, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the game if you don't play the game, if it's something you want to check out. And otherwise, maybe just catch the next video that I make. Any good matches I get, I try to record them, and then we'll watch them next time. Thank you again, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe.